The Battle of Alexandria in 645 CE stands as a pivotal moment in history, marking a significant clash of empires and cultures in the heart of the ancient city. This conflict, between the Byzantine Empire and the Rashidun Caliphate, not only had far-reaching consequences for the region but also reflected the complex interplay of political, religious, and military factors that shaped the medieval world. During the 7th century, the Eastern Roman Empire, commonly known as the Byzantine Empire, and the newly emerged Rashidun Caliphate were two of the most powerful entities in the Mediterranean region. The Byzantines, based in Constantinople, modern-day Istanbul, held sway over a vast expanse of territory including Egypt. Meanwhile, the Rashidun Caliphate, centered in Medina and later moved to Damascus, had rapidly expanded its influence across the Arabian Peninsula, North Africa, and the Levant. The Battle of Alexandria was the culmination of a series of tensions between the Byzantines and the Rashidun Caliphate. One major factor was the religious and ideological divide between Christianity and Islam. As Islam spread, it encountered resistance from the Byzantines, who saw it as a threat to their religious and political authority. Moreover, Egypt, a key province of the Byzantine Empire, had been under Roman rule for centuries. However, as the Rashidun Caliphate advanced, it sought to expand its territory and influence, leading to a direct clash of interests in Egypt. The Byzantine forces were led by the governor of Egypt, Manuel, who commanded a mixed army of Byzantine soldiers, local levies, and mercenary contingents. On the opposing side, the Rashidun Caliphate was represented by the Arab general Amr ibn al-As, a skilled military strategist and commander. The battle took place in and around Alexandria, one of the most prominent cities of the ancient world. The city's strategic location made it a coveted prize for both sides. The Rashidun Caliphate sought to establish control over Alexandria's ports and trade routes, while the Byzantines were determined to retain their influence in this crucial region. The battle itself was fierce and protracted. The Byzantine forces put up a determined defense, utilizing the city's defensive structures and fortifications to their advantage. However, the Rashidun forces employed tactics that exploited their familiarity with the desert terrain and utilized their mobile cavalry effectively. Despite stubborn resistance, the Byzantines were eventually outmaneuvered, and the Rashidun forces managed to breach the city's defenses. The outcome of the Battle of Alexandria was a resounding victory for the Rashidun Caliphate. The fall of Alexandria marked a turning point in the region's history, as it effectively ended Byzantine rule in Egypt and ushered in a new era of Arab Islamic dominance. The city, once a center of Hellenistic culture and learning, experienced a gradual decline in importance as it lost its status as a major Mediterranean trading hub. The Battle of Alexandria had a lasting impact on the course of history. The victory bolstered the Rashidun Caliphate's expansion and solidified its control over Egypt and North Africa. This battle also showcased the strategic prowess of Arab military leaders and their ability to adapt to diverse environments. Moreover, the conflict highlighted the intricate interactions between religion, politics, and territorial ambitions during the medieval era. It serves as a reminder of how clashes of empires and cultures can shape the destiny of nations and regions. The Battle of Alexandria in 645 CE remains a significant episode in the annals of history, representing the collision of two powerful empires and the transformative impact of such clashes on the geopolitical landscape. This event underscores the complexities of the past and offers valuable insights into the forces that have shaped the world we inhabit today. Following the fall of Alexandria, the Rashidun Caliphate consolidated its control over Egypt and began a process of Arabization and Islamization of the region. The city's cultural and religious landscape underwent a transformation, as mosques and Islamic institutions were established, gradually replacing the Christian and Hellenistic influences that had dominated for centuries. The conquest of Egypt provided the Rashidun Caliphate with access to vital resources and trade routes, further strengthening its economic and military power. The wealth and strategic importance of Egypt played a pivotal role in the Caliphate's ability to sustain its expansion and exert influence over neighboring regions. The Battle of Alexandria also underscored the military and strategic acumen of the Arab forces. Their ability to overcome the formidable Byzantine defenses, adapt to various terrains, and employ innovative tactics showcased their effectiveness as a military force to be reckoned with. The decline of Alexandria's status as a center of learning and culture was gradual, but the city's fall to the Rashidun Caliphate marked a shift in its cultural trajectory. The famous Library of Alexandria, which had already suffered significant losses in previous centuries, likely experienced further damage during the conquest. While historical accounts differ on the specifics, it is generally accepted that the library's remaining contents suffered due to the conflicts of the time. The battle's outcome also contributed to the blending of Arab, Islamic, and local Egyptian cultures. This fusion played a role in shaping the unique cultural identity of the region, as well as influencing the development of architecture, art, language, and other aspects of daily life. The Battle of Alexandria had implications beyond the immediate conflict. It marked the beginning of a series of military campaigns that reshaped the political and cultural landscape of the Mediterranean and beyond. The Rashidun Caliphate's expansion, including its control over Egypt, had ripple effects on trade, diplomacy, and power dynamics across the medieval world. The battle's legacy also reverberated in subsequent interactions between Islamic and European powers during the Crusades and beyond. The historical memory of this battle and its conquest would continue to play a role in shaping the narratives and perceptions of different civilizations and cultures in the years to come. The Battle of Alexandria in 645 CE stands as a crucial juncture in history, symbolizing the dynamic interactions between empires, religions, cultures, and military strategies during the medieval period. It represents a pivotal moment when the course of history was altered, shaping the trajectory of the Byzantine Empire and the Rashidun Caliphate and leaving an enduring mark on the region and the world. The echoes of this battle continue to resonate through time, serving as a testament to the intricate interplay of human ambitions, conflicts, and the ever-changing tides of history. The Battle of Alexandria had profound and lasting effects on both the conquered city and the conquerors. The city of Alexandria itself experienced a shift in demographics and cultural orientation. As the Rashidun Caliphate established its rule, the city's population saw an influx of Arab settlers and Muslim communities. This transformation contributed to the city's evolving identity, with Islamic architecture, language, and customs becoming more prominent over time. Additionally, the fall of Alexandria prompted significant migrations of Greek and Coptic Christians to other regions. Many fled to Constantinople and other Byzantine territories, contributing to the dissemination of knowledge and culture from Alexandria to other parts of the Byzantine Empire. This migration also played a role in the broader spread of Greek scholarship and thought throughout medieval Europe. Alexandria's role as a major trading hub of the ancient world was significantly altered by the battle. The control of its strategic ports and access to the Mediterranean trade routes granted the Rashidun Caliphate immense economic advantages. This economic supremacy further solidified the Caliphate's power, allowing it to fund military campaigns, construct infrastructure, and support cultural and religious institutions. The redirection of trade routes away from the Byzantine Empire toward the Islamic world reshaped the dynamics of commerce in the region. This shift had implications for the balance of power and economic influence, contributing to the eventual rise of Islamic commercial centers and trading networks that spanned from the Arabian Peninsula to North Africa, India, and beyond. The Battle of Alexandria serves as a case study in military strategy, highlighting the importance of adaptability and innovation on the battlefield. The Rashidun Caliphate's successful implementation of tactics suited to the desert terrain and their efficient use of cavalry showcased the effectiveness of mobility and flexibility in warfare. These lessons would influence subsequent military campaigns, as leaders and strategists drew inspiration from the Rashidun forces' achievements. The Battle of Alexandria occupies a significant place in historical narratives and accounts from both Islamic and Byzantine perspectives. Historians and chroniclers from these civilizations have documented the battle, each with their own biases and interpretations. These differing accounts provide valuable insights into how the event was understood and framed by contemporaries and later generations. In modern times, the Battle of Alexandria continues to capture the imagination of scholars, researchers, and enthusiasts of history. It remains a subject of study for understanding the complexities of empires, cultural encounters, and the ways in which historical events shape societies and regions over time. The Battle of Alexandria in 645 CE reverberated far beyond its immediate impact. From the transformation of a city's cultural identity to shifts in trade routes and the evolution of military strategy, the battle's effects reached deep into various facets of society. As a crossroads of empires and cultures, the battle encapsulated the intricate interplay of religion, politics, and military might during a pivotal era in history. Its enduring legacy is a testament to the enduring significance of human conflicts in shaping the destiny of nations and shaping the trajectory of civilizations.